Chapter 21. Tiny victories count, even if it's just showering. People love to act like recovery is built on grand achievements. They talk about their 30 days sober like they just saved a dolphin from a fishing net. They smile like someone is about to lower confetti from the ceiling and cue a balloon drop. I love it for them, but that is not the truth. Recovery is not built in those big, dramatic public moments. The real rebuilding does not happen when someone hands you a chip. It happens in the tiny, unglamorous moments long before anyone claps for you. It happens at home, alone, when you do not look anything like the inspirational quote you posted on Pinterest in 2019. Tiny victories are where everything actually shifts. These are the moments that seem ridiculous from the outside, but feel heroic from the inside. You brush your hair, even though it is giving emotional cactus. You take a shower while negotiating with your own body, saying, "Listen, I will wash my hair next Thursday. Today we just run the water and pretend." You finally pick up that nightstand fork before it earns legal residency. You hear someone say something irritating, and instead of responding like you are auditioning for a reality show, you take a breath and walk away. Those tiny choices rebuild you quietly, stubbornly, one unsexy miracle at a time. Sometimes it just looks like an afternoon when you finally throw away a cereal box that has been empty since Easter. Every small choice is like whispering encouragement to yourself. Your brain loves that. Your brain responds like a proud parent at a kindergarten graduation, cheering for the absolute tiniest achievement. Tiny victories matter, because they prove to yourself that change is possible. Every small choice becomes a little note. You leave yourself that says, "Hey, you are still in the game." People who have never lived in chaos will not understand why these things matter. They will see you celebrating making your bed and ask, "Why is that such a big deal?" That is when you turn slowly, lock eyes with them, and say, "Because that bed almost killed me, Diane." Some people need context. You do not owe Diane an explanation. Tiny victories do not need applause. They do not need the internet. They do not need confetti. But try explaining that to the Facebook flaunters who post their 5-year sobriety update like they are announcing a presidential campaign. They include 14 emojis, a Canva graphic of a dove rising out of a burning bush, and 4 hashtags: #grateful, #blessed, #sober, #grace. All glory to God, 5 years sober today. But let us be honest. Why is Jennifer from 6th grade the target audience for this announcement? What exactly do you expect her to do? Send you a certificate? Call CNN? Print your post and stick it on her refrigerator? You do not need 50 likes from people you would not loan $5 to. If you really want to make a difference, tell the man detoxing behind the gas station. Tell the woman sitting on the corner who smells like vodka and heartbreak. Tell the guy behind the grocery store who thinks hope is not meant for him. They need your story, not Debbie still selling Sensi Thompson from 9th grade science class. You do not announce change. You live it. You do not post it. You prove it. You do not type paragraphs about how transformed you are. You let your life become so steady and so real that people feel it without you saying a word. Real transformation does not show up on Facebook. It shows up in how you move, how you breathe, how you do not clap back like you used to. Transformation does not need glitter. It leaves evidence. This is why tiny victories matter. Your brain loves tiny wins. Your brain lights up like a toddler who just figured out high fives. You drink water and your organs cheer like they just got approved for low-income housing. You take out the trash, and your apartment reacts like you renovated it. You answer one text and suddenly feel emotionally qualified to run a small nonprofit. You put your shoes in the actual place they belong, and suddenly your dead grandmother is whispering, "Look at you acting like somebody." These little wins stack. They build consistency. They build trust. They build you. And yes, some of them will look laughably small. But when you have lived in chaos, the basics become sacred. If today you stayed alive, stayed present, hydrated yourself, held your tongue, made your bed, or simply existed without spiraling into a portal, you won. That counts. Nothing glamorous, everything essential. So if you took even one small step toward healing today, even if no one noticed, no one clapped, and Jennifer from 6th grade did not hit like that step was real. That step meant something, and that tiny little miracle might be the moment your whole life starts changing. And it is absolutely enough.